he just pulled me back and then he kissed me. My eyes were open the whole time.
Oh my god. This is the moment, no turning back.
Hey love, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're coming here for the first time, if you're seeing this pretty face for the first time, my name is Wofai and watching Shades of Wofai. Please don't make it your last by subscribing to my channel. It's completely free to subscribe and join this amazing family. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey love, thanks for coming back, thanks for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time. This is my first ever story time on this channel and I'm excited about it. From the title, you already know what my story time is about. I'm going to be talking about my first kiss. Yeah, my first kiss. Like, this story is long overdue. Let's get right into the video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. You're free to suggest to me which other story time you'd like me to share and I'll gladly jump on it. So yeah, let's go right into the video. So first of all, where do I start from? Okay, this happened while I was in SS2. Is this SS3? SS3, right? So this happened when I was in SS3 and that was 2010. So I had this boyfriend at that time. That was like my first boyfriend and he was a childhood friend. We went to the same nursery school, went to the same primary school. We attended the same church but not the same parish. So and like we've been friends from small, kind of, yeah, so to say. So for the purpose of this video, we are going to call him A. Yeah, so myself and A were childhood friends, or we're childhood friends. Yeah, we're childhood friends. We went to the same nursery and primary school. Then fate brought us together again somehow. Him and his siblings moved into the compound where I was staying as at that time, and then his siblings changed his school to the school I was going to. So we started going to the same school from SS1. He started attending my school rather from SS1. So at that time we were just friends and like nothing attached, no strings attached whatsoever. So a new guy coming to our school, and he was initially in a just boys school while my school was a mixed school. So when he came in, like he was still trying to adapt and stuff, and all the girls in the school, they were already tripping for him. They actually thought we were related in a way because I was the only one he knew. So like we're always talking. Most times we even come to school together, we go back together and all of that. So most girls that were not even talking to me back then, they started getting close to me. Like, so I like in a way to get close to him. So they will talk to me. So whenever he's around, they can also talk to him and all of this stuff. They was already making passes at him and they're already asking me to talk to my brother for them and all those stuff. And we had not thought about dating. Like, we had not thought about it at all. It had not come to our mind for us to date or for us to have anything because we're still young and we're friends. So fast forward to SS1 second term, we started dating. And how old was I then? I think I was 13. Yeah, I was 13 and he was 14. So SS1 second term, we started dating, but we didn't do anything. Like, we're not done anything, we're just together. Okay, no, we started dating in SS2 first term. That's when we started dating. So we're just there, like nothing was happening. We're just like normal friends. And the way I was in school, like in school I don't act like we're dating or anything. Like, I just act normal with him and stuff. Like, I barely even talk to him in school, except maybe we pass each other like on a path that I can't just avoid talking to him. When we get back home, we always talk. He would come to my house, I would go to his house to see him, and his siblings knew we were dating and they actually liked me. So whenever I go to the house, like, they just tell me he's in the room, I should go and meet him in the room, I should not disturb them. They're always making jokes about us being together and stuff like that. He'll always come to my house to eat. Maybe if he goes out to buy stuff, he'll come to give me, like, all of that stuff. Like, you know, all this children love now. We're still young, we didn't know anything, we're very naive and stuff. So fast forward to when we were in SS3, I was 15 then, I think. Yeah, I was 15 and he was 16, right? Yeah, I think I was 15 and he was 16. I can't remember the exact month it happened, but I think it was in 2010. Okay, it was on a Tuesday, and back at home on Tuesdays we go for midweek service. So this particular Tuesday, his siblings were not around because they had a shop then. They had a shop, so like most times his siblings go to the shop. Maybe they are either out or they go to the shop. And this particular day he was at home alone. His siblings had, some of them had gone out and some had gone to the shop, so he was at home alone. And then we were supposed to go to church on this particular day. So we had dressed up, that's myself, my mom and my siblings, we had dressed up to go to church. But then my dad was not back from work yet, so we were waiting for him to get back from work so all of us can go to church together. So yeah, earlier that day he gave me his battery to charge for him. You know those days when like we're using all these regular phones and there was this desktop charger, so you can afford to have two phone batteries, and then while you're using one you're charging the other one using your desktop charger. That was the case. We turned our journey the early hours of that particular day. So like it's a story, like it's been a long time, so I'm still trying to like put it together in my head. I had not thought about this before this video. So he called me that he wanted to go to the shop to meet his siblings, so I should please help him bring his battery and the charger so he can use the charger to charge the other battery while he's at the shop. So yeah, I went to the house, I knocked on the door, and then I went inside and he was in the parlor. He was on the dining eating. There was no lights, so the house was, and it was in the evening, so the house was kind of dark. So I sat down on the dining, he finished eating, and then he went to drop his plates and like gather his things together. So he now came back to meet me in the parlor and then collected the charger and battery from me. I told him I was dressed to go to church, so I gave him the battery. I stood up to leave. So I was about leaving, he just pulled me back and then he kissed me. It was weird to me because of course that was my first kiss, but it wasn't his first kiss because he had had it with like some other people and stuff, but for me it was my first time, and it was the first time for both of us together doing it. So I didn't know how to kiss as at that time, so my mouth was just closed and there like the whole time. Like he did the whole mouth movement thing and my mouth was just there like the whole time. He tried to use his tongue to separate my lips and like, you know, all the stuff, and like he just did that. And then after that he hugged me. I was like let's go. So we stepped out of his house, he locked the door, and I went back home, and then he left for their shop. Like the whole time after it happened, like before we went to church, I was just thinking, like I kept thinking about it. When we went to church, like I was thinking about it the whole time. I was salivating. Like after a while I'll go out and spit, come back inside. After a while, like I just kept salivating. Like I felt irritated, not because I wasn't into him, but because I don't know, naturally I get easily irritated. So the fact that we kissed, like, and then his mouth was in my mouth and something. So we spoke that night on the phone, and then I was like, we talked about the kiss, and he was asking me how I felt and all of that, and that was it basically. Like it wasn't something special or serious, that was just how it happened. In my case, it wasn't a situation of I was looking forward to my first kiss. Like I never thought about it, I never thought about it happening, on that day, or happening, like the thoughts didn't go through my mind, like I wonder my first kiss is going to be, I wonder what I'm going to do. Like the thought actually never crossed my head. But after this particular one, I started paying more attention. Like when you watch movies and there's a kissing scene in the movie, I started paying close attention to those particular scenes, to see how they kiss, to see how the girls react when the boys kiss them. Like it was crazy because that was me actually trying to learn for next time it's going to happen, and like to see what is going to happen, to see how they do it, to see the reactions, to see the way they keep their mouths, the way they keep their lips, the way they behave and all of that. Because when I had my first kiss, My eyes were open the whole time. Like there was no passion whatsoever. I was just standing hands down and like looking at him. I didn't try to hold him. I didn't try to put my hands around him or something. I didn't close my eyes. I didn't move my body. I didn't move my lips. I even stopped breathing for a while for that moment. So that whole time, like I was actually struggling to hold my breath because I was feeling like I shouldn't be breathing in his face, and I shouldn't be like inhaling the same air. Like we shouldn't be breathing the same air. Like I'm inhaling the air he's sending out. Like all of that, it just felt really weird because I had no knowledge whatsoever about what was happening and what we were doing. You get, that was it. And after that, we're cool. But newsflash, we broke up, and that's like actually a lot of years back. And yeah, we broke up and we moved. So guys, I've come to the end of this story time. Please let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed my story time and if you like me to do more story times like this. And if you've not subscribed to my channel yet and you've watched up to this point, please hit the subscribe button. It's completely free to subscribe. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please check out my other videos. I know the story time was kind of messy here and there, and that's because it's been a long time, and I was trying to remember all the bits of the story while telling the story. Like I didn't sit down and write it down or think about it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
No one can see